Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you?
I am fine. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing great. Ezel, right?
Yelil.
Uh,
The
eh, oh,
those Z and H is pronounced as La.
okay. So, how do you pronounce your name? Could you say it once more? El,
Yelil Lenna.
Elil Lena. Okay. So, Elil, where are you from?
Tamil Nadu.
How old are you?
I am 9 years old. This year
Years
I will
old.
be 10.
Okay. So, when is your birthday?
July 30.
July 30. Okay. So, are your vacations going on right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, now you'll be going to grade 4, is it?
No,
Or
5.
5? 5. Okay. So, Eril, who all lives in your family with you?
My sister, my mother, and my father is in Bombay actually. My sister and my mother are now at home.
Okay. And is your sister elder to you or is she younger?
Elder,
Elder. Okay. How old is she?
15 years old.
15 years old. Okay. So, Eril, you're going to fifth grade, right? You'll be a big
Yes,
girl
ma'am.
now. So, are you excited to go to grade 5?
I'm not so excited or so sad. I'm neutral.
Okay. And your friends might be shifted to another class, right? They would be shuffling, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, Eril, but I'm sure you'll be able to make new friends in the new class, right? So, Eril, what do you like to do, especially during vacation time now? What are you doing these days?
I like
How
to
are you spending?
draw.
Uh huh.
I I like to draw and I watch TV.
Hmm.
Then mm, then I'll play with my sister.
Okay. So, what do you watch on TV?
I watch cartoons.
Uh huh. So, which is your favorite cartoon?
I have The Loud House, Bluey, Red Barber Shop, Peppa Pig,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and that's it.
All right. So, Enil, do you also like to read storybooks? Do you like
Yes,
reading? Yeah. Any
yes.
book that you have recently read?
Geronimo Stilton.
Ah, okay. So, what is it about? It's about a thief, right?
No,
Thief? No.
it is
Uh,
like a uh, a, a man, but he is a mouse. But
all right.
in his world, everybody is mouse, but they will all act like humans.
Oh,
They he usually goes on adventures and all.
oh, okay. I remember that it's about a mouse, but I didn't know that. It wasn't about a thief. I thought it was about a rat who was a thief.
Oh,
Yes, I haven't read the book, but one of my other students did tell me about it. So, did you like
oh,
reading it? Was it fun?
yes, yes,
Okay. So, Eril, are you also interested in weaving stories, in creating new stories?
yes. I created a story, but I only wrote a few pages.
Oh, what is it about?
It's like two best friends, but now uh, uh, like two girls. The one girl is named Aubriella and the other girl is named Priscilla. Now when I started the story when Aubriella is going to a new school and she will be making friends with Priscilla and then they will become best friends.
Ah, that's great. So, is it something related with your own life? Did you change your school?
No,
No. Okay. So, how did the story come to you?
I don't know.
You
I just
just you just thought of it, right? Okay. So, what is the last thing that you wrote? Where is the character right now in the story?
she'll be going to her new school in France. Uh,
Oh,
there's her teacher will tell her to introduce herself in English. After
uh-huh.
that, I do not write.
Okay. So do you think she'll be able to do it or do you think she'll struggle?
She will stammer a bit, a little bit,
Okay.
and then she will go to a place after introducing.
Okay. So what kind of a girl is she? Is she a coy girl, a very shy girl, or do you think she is a very adventurous, outspoken girl?
She's very adventurous.
Uh-huh. And she also likes to meet people, right?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So would it also have her adventures?
Um, like adventures have not. I did not write any adventures right now, but uh, in her story. But then after sometimes I will write.
Okay. So, Elil, since you are interested in creating stories, why don't we play a fun task?
Okay.
Okay. So, I'll give you random three words. Okay. How about I choose two and you come up with the third word? And we are going to make one single story using these three.
Okay.
Okay. So, for instance, I could mention a place or any animal, any character, and you have to come up with a story using these three. Okay. So,
Okay.
the first one is a magic potion. Okay.
Okay.
Second one could be do you want a character or a place?
A character.
Character. Okay. Do you want a fictional character, like a magical character or a normal character?
A magical character.
Okay. How about wizard? You'll anyways use because magic potion is there. So how about an elf?
Okay.
Okay. So these are the two characters. Magic potion. Sorry, not two characters, but the first character is elf, and the other thing in the story that should be there is magic potion. Now you can choose the last one. What do you want to
Um.
include?
mm, the elf lives in a magical land in up in the clouds.
Ah, okay. So cloud is the third word. Okay. So now, do you need time to think of a story or can you make it right now?
I need some time.
Okay. So I'll give you 1 minute to just think. You don't have to think the entire thing, but just have a basic story structure. What can you make a story out of it, right? Just think. I'll give you 1 minute. And LL, you don't have to write. It will be just a spoken English story.
Oh.
Right. So you don't have to write it. What you can do is you can draw if you want. You can scribble, you can do doodling on your paper to get some ideas. Whatever story you're thinking, just doodle it so that you can tell me. Okay. So I'll give you
Okay.
2 minutes to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever you get,
What? I can't hear you.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I was saying that whenever you get stuck, wherever you get stuck, I'll help you out. Okay? All right. So let's hear your story.
Once upon a time, there lived a elf. He um, he was really grumpy, so nobody liked him. And since that, he felt really sad since
Mm-hmm.
nobody he didn't have any friends. One day, he went to the king who ruled his land, his land, and asked the king, um, um, nobody likes me. What can I do about it? Like that. So the king told, uh, I don't know the answers. You can go to the forest to ask the wise old elf. So he started his adventure to go and look for him. And once he reached there, he told about it. So the wise old elf um, uh, uh, took uh, uh, took out what a crystal ball and started to see what he had been doing that nobody likes him.
Mm-hmm.
So once he saw that he was really grumpy, he gave him a magical potion that made him uh, kind and kind. So
Okay.
then he had many friends.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the potion would make him feel be kind and be happy, right? And because of
Yes,
which he was able to make friends. That's a nice story, Elil. Did you read
that
a similar story somewhere else, or did you make it up entirely on your own?
I made I made it by my own.
Ah, it's a nice story. I love your story. Right. So, LL, whenever you get a chance, challenge yourself like this. Think of any three random words and think of a story with that.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And you can tell these stories to your parents or your sister. Right. Or maybe you can even write them down. Okay. That's the first thing that I would want you to do. And second one, you can also draw and tell the story. So, did you do any drawing for this particular task? Did you? Can
I
you?
only draw that grumpy elf.
Can you show it to me? I would love to see it. Oh, it's cute. So the so LL, let's do one thing. Let's make this into a comic.
Oh, I usually do comics.
Oh, okay, then that's nice. Do you want to keep the same storyline or do you want to change?
I would like to change.
Okay. So this time you get to pick two characters and I'll pick one.
Okay,
Okay. So in this one, I would like you to have a talking pet. You can choose the pet. Okay. So talking pet
okay,
and the other two characters you can choose on your own.
okay. A talking pet and uh, and owner of the talking pet.
Okay.
Then
Owner.
as like a stage and chairs for audience.
Okay. All right. So, LL, when you mentioned that you'll have the owner, what kind of an owner is it? Is it a real boy or a real boy or a man, or would it be maybe some other animal who owns this cat or a fictional character?
It will be a little girl.
Okay. So we'll have a real little girl who will be the owner. Okay. So are you ready to start scribbling?
Yes.
Sure. You can add the dial. let me know when the food is done. Elil, can you show me how much you have done and what is it that you are doing just to get an idea?
So
Okay. Can you tell me what is happening?
first, the one day she will go to a pet store to buy a little pet.
Okay.
She will see a cute little dog, and then I mean a puppy, and she will want to buy it. So uh, she bought it, and then when she came home, she gave it food and cared for it. Then the next day, she was talking to her parents about about what she should name her puppy. Then uh, um, then the dog jumped and started talking. Then everybody was surprised, her parents and she.
Okay.
The dog said that uh, I am a girl too, so you should name me. Uh,
Give
the
me a girl.
girl's the
Uh,
girl's name was Jasmine, so she thought that she will name it as ja,
Jazz.
ja, Jasmine Junior.
Oh, okay.
So since it talked, she was really happy. And then one day she took it to a show, and then she made the dog to talk. Then everybody was so surprised. So she won the prize, and she kept it at her home as a showcase.
Uh-huh. Okay. In the showcase, right?
Yes,
Right? In the showcase. Showcase is the entire that shelf where we put it. Right.
yes,
Okay. So LL, that's a beautiful story again. And it's quite interesting. But I think you can add more points to it. Maybe what did he do? What did she do? This dog. What did she do in that contest? Okay, what kind of activities were there? Just to add in more details. Right now, it's just a storyline, right? So we can add in more details to it. Okay. All right.
okay,
So, LL, now we have done two tasks so far. The first one was using pictures, and the second one, the first one, very first one that we did was using three words, right? And the second task was using drawing, right? Now, the third one is um, we will keep it spoken English only. Okay, we'll not use a notebook. So, LL, now in your room you have lot of things, right? You have your fan, you have your cupboard, and your
yes,
table, right? Now, have you seen Toy Story
yes,
movie?
ma'am,
Yes.
yes,
As
ma'am.
soon as the boy leaves, what happens?
All the toys start to talk and play like that.
Right. So imagine if once you leave the room, everything in your room could talk. So maybe the fan would talk to the cupboard might talk with the bed. So what would they say? Okay, so what do you think the fan would say?
I am so tired after spinning all the time for this girl and her family.
Right. And this girl is not switching me off after leaving the room, right? Maybe something like that. Right? Good. Okay. What about the bed? What would the bed say?
Um,
You can just make things up. It doesn't have to be true.
when her family and everybody come to sleep, they bounce on me and it hurts so much. What,
Right?
ma'am?
I'll have to go to the hospital now. I'm getting such a bad backache. Right?
Yes.
Okay. What about your cupboard?
I don't have. The cupboard would say, I don't have many pains like you, but I have to store a lot of things inside me.
Right, I am all stuffy, right? Because these people feed me so much every day that I am full of food. I am so gassy. Right? That would be so creative. So, LL, next time that we meet, I want you to imagine three more things in your room and what they would say. Okay, and then you can share it with me in the next class. Okay. So now, LL, it's time to give feedback. Is your mama there who usually
Uh,
sits for the class for the feedback? Nobody
uh,
comes?
no, in the last, the app will ask for feedback.
Otherwise, no other trainer has asked to talk with your parents, right? Nobody
Yes.
has done that. Okay. Has any trainer talked to your parents?
No.
No. Okay. So, LL, you're doing a good job. You know, your English is so good and you're speaking quite well. I just want you to increase your vocabulary words and the way that you're speaking. When you tell the stories, you can add in more details. Okay. For
Okay.
example, when you told the story of elf, before getting into the story, you can describe the elf so that right now I just know that it's an elf, but I don't know whether he's tall, whether he is elves are usually short, but how short is it? Is it as short as, let's say, a phone, or is it as short as a small mushroom? Right. So when you add details like this, the other person can know what you have imagined in your mind, right? And what is it that they're wearing? So you can describe the characters. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So in the next class, I would want you to try more of this in the story. I'll also help you to add details. Okay. All
Thank
right. So, LL, we'll meet in the next class then. Okay.
you. Okay, ma'am.
Have a
Thank you.
great day. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.